son, Ryan.
Thank you to the students, staff, administration, parents, and members of the White Plains High School community. When I was around 5 or 6 years old, my dad and I were watching TV. He said, "You're going to play hockey." You're coming to meet a skate tomorrow with the White Plains varsity ice hockey team at Everson. I had a tantrum and began crying. I said, "I hate hockey and I don't want to play." Although I never skated before. Dad shook it off and says, "You're going no matter what." That was the end of the conversation. But it was the beginning of my lifelong passion for playing ice hockey. When my dad woke me up the next morning, it was pitch black and ice cold. Once we got to the rink, I had no idea how cold the locker room was, as my dad helped me get dressed and tie my skates. I walked onto the rink and immediately fell. Most of the session, I fell more than I skated by a lot. I made snow angels and played with pucks that came my way. I also saw my dad having a really good time coaching and interacting with the players. By the end of the session, I had fallen in love with being on the ice. I knew I wanted that hockey in my life forever. As a guidance counselor and as a coach, Dad encouraged, motivated, and challenged you, the students at White Plains High School. In doing so, he did for you what he had done for me when I was a little boy, and I had no idea the positive effects playing ice hockey would have on my life. Dad put me on a path that led me to experiences I never imagined and meeting people who also shared a passion for achieving excellence. Dad was the man who wanted all of you to strive for greatness, whether you're in the classroom, on the field, or the rink, or in the community. Dad also enjoyed life. At the end of the day, he said, "You gotta find something you love to do." Hopefully he helped you discover and pursue your aspirations during your time at White Plains High School. Dad's legacy was to help you develop your passions, your talents, your interests, so you can pursue your goals. Honor my dad, Guy Mathews, by striving for your own personal excellence. Thank you.
Our next speaker is my brother, Soccer Philip.
Sorry about that. I thought this would be easy as time went on, but I really miss my friend. I met Mr. Mathews when I was about 14 years old. I went to high school. I was about a chubby kid, walking around about 5'6" at the time. And you know, he just, I don't know what it was. Just, you know, came up to me, just had a lot of other stories that I've heard. Just pulled me to the side. Once he found out I played football, you know, he just, you know, took me under his wing. As a 34-year-old man now, I can honestly say that Mr. Mathews was the single most important male in my life. Before I got married, he was the first person that I called. When I was thinking about having children, he was the first person that I called. When I was in college, every day I would call him and tell him to come get me. But you know what? He gave me that kick in the butt that I needed, you know? Now you gotta stick it out. I'm not coming to get you. He'd call the coach, check up on me, make sure I was good. Our relationship had changed, you know, through the years. It went from a guidance counselor and a student, to a friend, to a brother. And, you know, it's very hard to not be able to physically talk to him every day, but I still do. You know, I don't want to take a lot of time, but I just want to say thank you to Ryan, Jared, and Ethan for, you know, sharing him with us. You know, just so many stories that I have. It's not one that I can actually just pick out, but you know, like I said, he always wanted me and anybody that he came across with just to do the best that you could. He gave so many young people experiences that we never would have had. You know, I'm gonna just shout out Joe and Ike. You know, these were two kids that, you know, we all had similar backgrounds, and he just took us under his wing and just showed us things that we never could have thought possible. We never thought that we would have been able to get out of White Plains. We never thought that we would have had the experiences that we had, and that was a testament to who he was. He just wanted to make sure that any student or anybody that he took on was going to be able to live a life that they never dreamed of. I hope now that I am an educator that I am actually able to even remotely touch a student's life like he touched mine. I'm going to miss, one thing before, he passed, my lifelong dream, I'm a big-time Florida State football fan, so my lifelong dream was to go to a game. So, I don't know how he did it, but he made sure that, I was going to go to my game. So, a week before he passed, he said, Ross, we don't go eat. It was what we did. Whether to go to Nordic Lodge and get 10 lobsters, 20 lobsters, we're going to do what we did. And he made sure I was going to get to my game. Unfortunately, it was just too hard for me to go without him, but, as a promise to him, I told him I'm going to get to that game. So I will. And I don't care what I got to do. But in closing, just the love that Mr. Mathews gave to everybody is just unparalleled. I would not be the man who I am. I don't think I would be the father that I am. I don't think that I would be the teacher that I want to be if it wasn't for him. I love him. I miss him, as I'm sure everybody in this room does. And, just like, Mr. Caval said, and the Mayor Harrison, he just had a profound effect on everybody's life. And he's touched anybody that has ever came in contact with him. So, Mr. Mathews, thank you. I love you. I'm going to miss you. And God bless everybody. Thank you for letting me speak.
We're now going to have a musical selection from our Songwriters Club. One of Guy's favorites, Wake Up Everybody.
Mr. Mathews was a huge supporter of the Songwriters Club and a fan of all kinds of music and an inspiring guitarist. We would like to dedicate one of his favorite Teddy Pendergrass songs, Wake Up Everybody, to his loving memory and friendship through the years. Wake up everybody, no more sleeping in bed. No more backward thinking, time for thinking ahead. The world has changed so very much from what it used to be. There's so much hatred, war and poverty.